Greetings, wellness family. It's your girl. So, let me just say, it brings me great joy to come and connect with all of you. It brings me great joy to share messages and to express myself and to really, my overall mission is to help all of us grow and evolve. And it's just so interesting to me because I actually just what made me go ahead to create this video was I was watching a picture that I had a video I had did a few years ago on my channel, maybe last year or something like that, because I only started it. I've only had it for a little while, but as I was watching the video, like, I recognized myself, but I'm like, I was kind of scared. I'm like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, why is she snapping like that? But then I realized, like, no, that's you. That's how you are. That's how you show up, and that's how you present yourself, and what fuels you, like, is your passion, like your passion. Everybody who knows us has a different image of us in their minds, and quite frankly, I don't know what people be thinking about me. But I know each and every one of them have their own narrative, and some people, if they, they know, like, if they just know me a little bit, they be like, oh, Brittany, she's quiet, she's reserved, and use those type of adjectives, and really, that's not really who I am. I'm not really quiet, not really reserved. But I can be, like, it's a place and a time for everything. And it's interesting to me because the video was posted maybe about a year or so ago. I don't have that many videos on my channel, and when I think about it, it's like, yo, dude, you got the message to create your YouTube channel back in 2018. For those of you who don't know, in 2018, my fiance at the time, he had passed away in a motorcycle accident. And afterwards, it was like create a YouTube channel. And I was going through a lot of emotions, and I didn't take the time to make that a focus, because I could have. And then that way you guys would have really been able to come with me on a journey and actually, see the progression and see how far I've come and how far I've grown and how much I've healed since being in that space. So, shout out to the journey. Shout out to our fears, because that's what I'm coming to grips with right now too. My passion helps me, because I realize, I'm like, girl, why you don't be making YouTube why you don't be making videos and stuff? What's wrong and stuff? But I realize, like, when that passion is there, it's burning, and it's like, yo, like, I don't care, whoop, 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 whoop. But it's like, no, even in those moments when you don't feel like it, you have to show up. Consistency is the key, and that is the one thing that's probably standing in between us and success. All of us, like, not just me. I know it's one of the things that's in my way, but that's why I'm here today, to overcome that hurdle and no longer let consistency stand in my way. So y'all better get used to seeing me, because my face is about to be all over, I'm about to really be creating videos and stuff professionally. Let me give y'all a little background. I mean, y'all gonna get flooded with all of my information and stuff. I have a bunch of content. I have a bunch of information and just things that I'm passionate about, and you'll be hearing so much from me soon. But for those of you who don't know, my name is Brittany, aka Minister Coco B, and I am a massage therapist, as well as a Reiki practitioner, and a doula, and a soon-to-be life insurance agent at this time, and a overall badass, spiritual advisor, life coach, lifestyle tailor. You name it, I do it. Relationship mediator. Yes, I have a plethora of services that I offer, and I'm so grateful to be me, and I'm so grateful to finally be in a space where I'm comfortable within my skin to show up and say, hey, this is who I am. These are the services I offer. I'm here to assist. You can take my assistance or you can leave it. Either way, it's fine. But I'm really grateful for the entire journey. The last 2 months, I have to say, really contributed to what's about to take place in these upcoming next months. August 8th. Let me give y'all a little background before that. I got the message. The intuition is the superpower. I got the message to, slow down, take some time off of work, relax, take a break. Just take a week off. Just take a couple days off. And I heard the messages, but I was not listening. I was not being receptive. Until one day, I had met a woman, a spiritual advisor, who's now like my spiritual godmother. Shout out to Miss Melissa. So grateful for her. Shout out to all my spiritual godmothers. Cause shout out to Miss Sophia. Shout out to Miss Melissa. Shout out to my mama, my real mama. Shout out to all my ladies. Okay. But she had advised me to just take a day, an hour out of my day to just focus on myself. And yeah, y'all know I did not listen. I did not listen. But on her head, make a soft butt, because sure enough, I ended up running into her again, like exactly maybe like a week later. And she asked me, she said, did you sit down and everything like that? Like, did you do what you needed to do? And I'm just like, no, I didn't. But they're like, all right, soon, it's going to be done for you. And I'm like, I know, that was the warning. I'm like, I know, because I already was getting the messages. I already seen it come in, but we need to listen, okay? Just don't think that you're crazy. Don't think that the world is going to stop if you take a break or anything like that. Like, it's necessary for your overall well-being and productivity. Give yourself grace. Give yourself mercy and allow yourself to rest. Sunday came. It was my only day off of the week, but yet I felt like I could not rest, and I had to get up and I had to be doing things, and I had to be doing this, that, and other. And so I started, my Sunday routine, and I started cleaning and doing different things. And long story short, I ended up crushing my finger. Now today it's better. It's healed magnificently over the last couple months, but it's still not 100%, and it won't be 100% for a little while. So that just forced me to be in a position to kind of refocus and understand exactly what was in front of me, exactly who I am, where I am, and where I want to be. And life is what we make it, and I'm just really comprehending it, but we got to make it happen. So we got to show up. We have to allow ourselves to be uncomfortable. Like, y'all, I do a lot of different stuff, and my readings are my newest craft, and because of my spiritual background, I don't believe in forcing anything on anybody, okay? I don't believe in that. I believe you should take what you need and leave the rest. And I believe that we're all on our own spiritual journeys, and that we all have different tools that are available to us that we use in order for us to be the best version of ourselves. But I don't push my beliefs or anything like that onto anyone else, because I don't want nobody else pushing their beliefs and stuff onto me. And although I believe it's not my place to try to convince others like what's right and what's wrong. So when it comes to my readings, nerving for me to show up that way and, you know, just share my gifts with everyone. But I'm over that. I'm over that. Between last week and this week, I was trying I was trying to like figure out a good time where I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do a, you know, collective read. And I did do it. But see, the problem was I did it and then I just had the most like difficult time putting it together and trying to figure out how I was going to record it and, you know, what was going to happen. So I just was like, I watched my previous video from like last year, and it was talking about how we all need to practice discernment and how I was like, yeah, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm coming into everything that God has set aside for me. And I still stand on that today. I do. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm not in the same space I was during that time. I've leveled up since then. But I still have to show up. I still have to, you know, there's levels. There's still more levels for me to climb. So I'm excited for this new journey. I'm excited to bring more content to my people. I'm excited to build and grow with you guys more. Yeah, like this life thing is so exciting, and we're all here together. We're all learning together. We're all here to evolve together. So right now, I'm just going to do a collective read, and I'm not going to make this video too long, but I do want to just, you know, come through with a general message for the collective after I've said everything that I've said so far. But thank you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for what's to come. Like, you know, it's an exciting time. It's a time of transformation. And shout out to Gigi. That's my girl. Shout out to Gigi. I definitely received. And it's another guy too. I can't remember his name, but I'm sending you guys love and positive energy, because I really appreciate all of us who are here putting in the work and doing what needs to be done, you know, really getting out of our comfort zones, really showing up, and really just, you know, doing the thing. So let's see, anything else? Let's see. All right, I think we good from there. So first card that came out was Indecision. And it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. The next card is Discipline. And it says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And that's for sure. You know, this is just... The next card is Courage. And it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay. And then, Crown, all this crown energy coming through. And Imagination. This is such a beautiful reading. Oh my goodness. And it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Family, this is such a beautiful reading, because it's general for the collective, and it's something that we all need to just understand. Like, we all have intuition and intuitive gifts. We know what's best, what's right for us, and what's wrong for us. And I'm actually going to read these cards too, so that way we can actually get the full message. But we have to make up our minds. We can't be, you know, unclear about what's what. We have to just trust in ourselves, trust in our intuitions, that we will make the best decisions for ourselves. So once we make up our minds, then we have to be disciplined enough to actually accomplish whatever it is that we set our minds to first step is actually making up your mind. Then the second step is actually being disciplined enough to accomplish the tasks that need to be taken in order to get yourself to where you want to be. And in taking those next steps and in being disciplined, that's where you need courage, okay? That's where I am today in my courage, the cowardly dog. I'm like, okay, I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight through all these fears because I find the inner strength to face my fears with confidence, Confidence, like, sometimes, like, you really do got to fake it till you make it, okay? Because we allow other people to tell us who we are. No, you tell them who you are. You show up as your highest and greatest version of yourself, and then they'll figure it out. Don't just let them label you and, put stuff on you. No, you have the courage to show up as yourself and, allow people to accept you for who you are. And because the more we show up as our most authentic selves, the more we'll be open to receiving and connecting with the people and the spirits that we're meant to connect with in this time and space, for our highest and greatest good, to complete the mission that we're here to complete. And shout out to the imagination, okay? Shout out to the imagination, because this is where the vision, we have to have the vision. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So, making up your mind to trust yourself enough to decide this is the road I will take. Being disciplined enough to have the steps to accomplish the goals, but actually being disciplined in whether it's getting up early, setting that hour aside to, focus on developing that craft, and then having the courage and the confidence to show up and understanding, having the vision, the imagination to know that we are our own limits, and whatever we see for ourselves, it can and it will be. You just have to believe. So I'm going to get into the book really quickly. I don't want this video too long, but let's just see. So indecision, it says your soul is spirit manifest in the physical dimension. Even though you feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectations of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road, and how does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. So really taking that time to, get in touch with what our body is saying to us. And that's what I was talking about in my other video too. I was saying, like, we have to listen to what's going on in our bodies. Like, I was talking about the feelings that I personally experience when I'm experiencing, like, this is okay, and then when I'm experiencing, this is no. We have to understand what those feelings are. So the next part was discipline, and your soul has a goal, but it has also chosen to incarnate into the world of distractions. Earth is a dimension of obstacles and challenges. You have been given discipline as your birthright. It is to remind yourself that what your soul has come back to this planet to learn. This is a great opportunity to reevaluate your priorities and go about your daily tasks with a new system of managing your life. Instead of being the passive recipient of whatever comes your way, distractions can easily get us off of our soul, and if we give in to the apathetic impulse, we can miss the well-placed and pre-planned teachings needed for our inherent growth. Learn that the satisfaction of a task completed is more emotionally rewarding than a task delayed. That was right for me. Yo. we again, what I say, we the ones that's in our way. Like that consistency, that's the thing that is standing, in the way between where we want to be and where we are. And we just have to understand it and recognize it and have the courage to move past that energy and move forward. The sky is the limit. Next card is courage, and it says you need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following this advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you are changing career paths or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. By taking the step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face the same obstacle again. I'm gonna read that last sentence again because that was a message. I'm gonna read the last 2 sentences again because that was a message. It says, this test has been put before you because it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. This is the word. By not taking the step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face the same obstacle again. So, what did I say? I was starting my channel 4 years ago, and then I actually mustered up enough courage to actually post some videos like a year ago. And now I have to remuster up courage to say, okay, I'm going to be present. If we don't move forward, then we will just keep repeating the same cycles over and over again until we actually get the message and, grow and evolve and get to where we're trying to get to. Like, it will be repeated. Try again. Imagination. By its very nature, the physical body is limited by 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is the great creator, and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real, and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts, and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you have in your life and imbue those thoughts with love, and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks. Allow your dreams to come true. And remember, you are not doing this for other people. It's your soul open up and singing its own unique song. Y'all, that was the message. That was the message. This life that we meant to, we here to live. It's definitely want to, be of benefit to other people, but really we are here on our own individual journeys, and we can only run our own race. But it's by us being living, breathing examples, and by us living and being the light that we encourage others to shine their light. So that's the message for this evening. I appreciate all of the love and support that I experienced thus far. I'm excited about all of the love and support that is just to be experienced to come. I'm excited about this new exciting journey for all of us, because we're all here in this space and time for a reason. We're all here on a mission. We all are running our own marathons, and it is a marathon. It's not a race, it's a marathon. So the marathon will continue. We're here, I'm here, and stay tuned. You know, guys, I'm gonna post my information so you can stay connected with me. Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, to the future.